Thanks, Dennis. I'd like to say something that I have prepared. Hello. How about that ride in? I guess that's why they call it Sin City. You guys might not know this, but I consider myself a bit of a loner. I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack. But when Cheryl came to play at Point Loma, I know she was one of my own, and my wolf pack grew by one. So where there were two of us in the wolf pack, I was alone first in the pack, and then Cheryl joined in later, and then later she joined the coaching staff, and I thought, wait, could it be?
The Hangover.
And now I know for sure. Cheryl was a dominating player at Point Loma Nazarene University, one of the most decorated student athletes in the history of the school. She helped us to win our first conference title and then continued on and helped us win 2 titles and 2 regional titles, played in 3 national championship tournaments. There's a quote that I have on the cover of our team manual, and it's a quote by Elgin Baylor, and it says, "Players have everything to help them be successful. Trainers, conditioning coaches, nutritionists, sports medicine specialists. We provide everything but heart, desire, and competitiveness." Cheryl was a 3-time conference MVP and 3-time NAIA All-American. And in 2001, after the 2001 season, she was named National MVP. And generally, I didn't know what to expect the next year. After she was named National MVP, after you're the best player in the nation, normally you would think a player would come back and just kind of coast, just kind of slide. But that was not the case. She came back stronger the next year. And that's a testament to her character. When her career came to an end, she was had the most career stolen bases, most career hits, most hits in a single season, and she still ranks in the top 10 in numerous offensive categories. When I think of Cheryl, I think of 3 words: passion. Everything she does with passion, and that's something that I really look for in a player. Also, hard work. She was one of the hardest workers ever that played at Point Loma. She was always one of the first people at practice and one of the last people to leave. She put in more time and effort on the field than anybody. And the last thing about Cheryl is she's so fun to be around. She's one of the funnest people to be around ever. And that combination makes her special. In 2004, she joined our coaching staff at Point Loma, and with her help, we were national runner-up in 2007 and finished 3rd at nationals two times. For her contributions as a student athlete and now as a coach, she was named to the Point Loma Nazarene University Athletic Hall of Fame in 2008. And thanks for all that she's done for the NAIA and for Point Loma Nazarene University. It's my honor and privilege to bestow upon Cheryl Schaefer the association's highest honor, induction to the NAIA Hall of Fame.
I definitely couldn't have done all those things on my own, and I definitely know I did it. First of all, I'm the youngest But my dad did put all of us girls in sports at a really young age, and at age 8, I fell in love with softball. And it's just been a love affair that I've had for 18 years. When I was younger, I was the most competitive person you would ever meet, and I believe it was that competitive drive that motivated me to work harder than anybody else. But this game wasn't easy for me. From age 10 to 14, I might have been a pretty good defensive player, and I was faster than everybody, but I couldn't hit a lick, let me tell you. I got DH for almost every game I played. Then one day my coach came up to me and said, you know what, right-handed isn't working out that well for you, why don't you switch and try to hit left? I was like, all right, I'll do that. It's a challenge, but I worked my butt off and I switched at age 15, which is pretty late nowadays, and it just worked out great, and I kind of took off from there. I played with many, many girls that had more talent than me, and were much more talented than myself, but what I did is I took pride in being the hardest worker on every team I played on. And it always paid off in the end, and that was my only goal. My assistant coach, Leanne Taylor, said it best when she said, it doesn't take talent to hustle. Pretty sure she got that from somebody else, but she took it as her own. John Wooden babies, kind of famous. But it was easy for me, and I'm sure it's easy for people to do something and work hard at something that they truly loved. There was honestly nowhere else I'd rather be than diving for a ground ball in the dirt or hitting in a batting cage. And I did hit in batting cages all growing up. First thank you I want to say thank you was my first travel coach, Lynn Gregory, and give a shout out to my Silly Ski. I don't think they have a team anymore, but we're great. She couldn't make it here tonight, but I did want to share that that's kind of where it all started, and she would hit with me every night for hours and hours until I got it right. I probably would have slept in that batting cage. Actually, I think I did it a couple times. I was so blessed to have somebody that knowledgeable at the game coach me at such a young age. And I think I really try to do that now that I'm older, is start with the young girls. So I think that really made a difference. Lynn definitely helped me earn a college scholarship, and for that I love to thank Dave Williams, my head coach at Point Loma. Thank you for taking a chance on a small town girl, and giving me 4 amazing playing years at Point Loma. Thank you for always believing in me